Hello everyone, it is Anthony Gamer here, and today you are going to watch me playing Granny Revival. We're gonna continue to play the game on a different way, which is on hard and nightmare mode. Without further ado, let's get inside the game, and we're gonna turn on Spider-Man because it's kind of unfortunate and very unfair for grannies and our teams. Once we did not take on Spider-Mom, there is no enemy in the sewer, which makes it harder for us to get, escape. Without further ado, let's get inside and execute this only one singular ending, which we have done it from the previous video. So yeah, if you want to download this, I highly recommend to check the video link, and from that video you can find yourself from the link in the description of that video. And for those who wants to support the creators, also in that video, because there are 3 of them who have made this. Okay, I don't remember the nightmare mode being this big. I mean, like, usually it wasn't like this, Most of the time, nightmare mode would be interpreted to be very bloody. We got ourselves to be, Angeline. We have released Angeline in the first place. I also turned myself a laser mode, which I would say is gonna make things so much harder. Okay, I'm gonna hide first. I know why I have to hide myself in there, because that the place in here had a laser, so I have to be so quick enough to get myself into this area without her knowing my location. Again, I have to mention that Granny is not, I guess she's vulnerable to lasers. Oh, hello rat. And to execute this ending, you don't need to be very hard for yourself to find items. Only the hammer. That is it. Just the hammer and you can escape already using your own private jet. I don't even know how Granny could have her own jet. That's just one of the weirdest things that I have ever read from. Okay, guess we're gonna escape. Excuse me, why is the shotguns already here? Wasn't it supposed to be on another place? Look at myself. I got myself a hammer already. Do I make myself so much easier that I don't even have to explore more of the areas? Would this be one of the shortest video that I've made again? Okay, if the key is in here, then we're done. Okay, good thing that the key isn't in that box. So I would assume that it would be in the living room. And if it's wrong, then my bet it would be another chance. Okay, now we're gonna strictly moving on to the kitchen, dining room, more precisely. Okay, there are a bunch more lasers, which we have to avoid for sure. Okay, that's the person that we need to avoid. Once you see her, get out from there. What are you doing? Okay, I get myself back into this secret little hideout, and a much faster shortcut. Now that she's gonna be in the backyard, I can discover myself in the living room much freely. Okay, don't forget to crouch. And crouch up. And then go up. And go to the bathroom. See what we have. Nothing. Okay, I see. Okay, I heard Granny, so we're gonna quickly moving on. Don't forget to crouch. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't notice me. Oh, great. Who would be the greatest idea that be able to put the trap, yet the person can still using another way to get over to that patch? Ooh. Does that mean that it would be on the last spot which we have to have the special key? That could be it. Okay. Good thing they make the game much longer. Get here. Get the planks. This is not the place that we need to go, so I am just gonna pick up the hammer back. Okay, Granny's definitely gonna come here very soon. I just need to wait for a little moment. If we move this, it would make a noise either way. Alright. Why she's going to the other side? Okay then, I'm just gonna go to this way. Yeah, there you go. I have no idea why she decided to move on to the other room, even though I did not make the noise in that specific room. Unless that specific spot were meant to be the other room. Okay, to the attic of Nightmare. Seeing Nightmare mode not so bloody is a bit different, you know. But also not make your eyes hurt. Alright, get the hammer down there, and then moving on. Okay, special key, don't know where it would be. I might think it would be in one of this specific room, which I might have to drop it down there. Okay, and I'm gonna go down, get the spider key. Go. Here we have the spider key. And then, what would be the greatest shortcut? I guess this way. Yeah, you cannot trap Granny using the lasers, because she is immune to lasers, unlike us. Well, I'm glad that the key decided to be in the spider room. I think that's one of the spots. I'm really glad, because otherwise the game would be so over if it's instead in that one box. So good thing that we have to find another key. Alright, I'll bring this with me. And then I'm going down. I just need to figure out the number of the one place. You know what I mean? Ranch. Okay. Well, here, number 1. Okay. Thank you. Let me just drop this vase, shall we? Drop this vase. We cannot drop the vase. We can't even knock down the table. What on earth? What's up with that? Yes, once again, we're gonna escape through the jet, so hopefully no mind. I would be fine escape using our own jet. If only we have the driver license. Yeah, there you go. There's the spider lean. I did not notice there would be a laser over there. I should have looked left or right. I did not notice there will be a laser in the sewer. I guess that's one of the sickest and probably one of the ridiculous moves ever. Okay, what do we do? I don't know what we do. I don't even know where Granny is. You know, good thing I would not pick up the shotgun and just shot her in the face already. Because that would be so mean and cruel. Weapon key, for sure. Weapon key is, yeah, would be our backup if our shotgun ammos had run out. Okay, good thing Spiderline just passed by. I'm really glad that she just passed by. Okay, is there any more lasers that I need to watch out? Okay. No wonder that we seen like the red things from the basement, where you want to go to the basement. You know what I mean? That one shortcut that we're from the secret passageway that leads to 2 stairs. Well, you have to stay and hold yourself, because Spiderline had caught on our moment. Let her go. There you go. Then, knot this over. Or from the other side, that could work. Another piece of a gun. Not sure we need it, because we already have our double shotgun that had been prepared in the first place. Winch handle? Yes, of course. That is very nice. Before we use the winch handle, we may have to see if there's anything else. Spiderline. There she is. Okay, she noticed me. Another piece of the gun. Come here. Come on, I dare you to come to my face. Look, a laser. Are you vulnerable to laser? Of course not. You are immune. You are immune. And that is not nice. And I'm not appreciate that. So, you're gonna get it later. Probably not. I won't shoot her. She wouldn't get knocked out either way. She only like froze for a bit. Okay, one last thing before I leave this sewer. To go to the elevator shaft. Okay. There's Spiderline. Still having trauma in the house of Slendrina? We have figured out what the number is. Ooh, this is what we need. Now we're just gonna prepare for our jet. That's only like also the one of the craziest thing about ending the game. You only need a key, that's it. Nothing else. Just a key. There's one helicopter, no. A jet key. Then we can get out. That's the whole point. Very nice of you, Granny. Very nice. See, now the red laser thing has gone. What a tongue twister! Reminds me of one of the tongue twister that been brought up by Smosh. Was by Unique New York, Unique New York, Unique New York. Not so unique anymore. Well, it is unique because it is 4th of July. It is the Independence Day of United States. I gotta find back the hammer. Great. Very nice. Very nice. Now, I just need to go back downstairs. The thing is, Granny's downstairs. I made a noise. Do you hear that, rat? I made a noise. There she is. You know, come straight to me. I am afraid. Come to me. Come on. You can do better. Look at me. Going downstairs, getting stepped on your bear trap or a mouth trap. Get the hammer. Getting out of here. Going to the shortcut. And then go upstairs. Straight to the bedroom later. But before that, crouch down for a good measurement so that we don't get zapped. I mean, I think getting zapped with electricity way more pain. Ooh, she noticed me. She noticed me. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. She doesn't even come up. She doesn't even come up. I think the better way is to use the gun. Is Granny still up here? I doubt she is. Okay, now Granny would come up here. Here she comes. No need to go to this patch. We can just pass her by. Once she go upstairs, then we'll go downstairs. Okay, never mind. We'll just go down. I forgot about the mannequin thing. Of course. I forgot something. I forgot something. I forgot something. What do I do now? Shotgun. I need to go to the garage. Okay, garage. Okay, close the door behind her. And we already prepared our extra gun. Uh-oh. Get that double shotgun. How sweet. Adios, Granny. Hey. Now, we just need to take down the spider. Not in harmful way. Because I prefer it that way. Nobody's getting hurt. Although, the spider might be suffocating in there. Lack of air. Hopefully there will be another spot for the spider. There it is, the magical key. Not really so much. Just white skinned. Normal, solid key. Is this how jet key looks like? Like now I'm curious that if this is how jet keys were looking. I never went to a jet, I never went to a plane, so I don't know. I don't know how their keys looks like, but I'm pretty sure that they're different than motorcycles, bicycle, even though some bicycles do require keys, and cars. Whoa, I almost forgot. Back up a bit. There you go. I almost got trapped by my own, what do you call? I don't know anymore, but like I almost stopped myself, and that is great. That is great. There you go. Capture the image if you could, and it did. That'll be the second thumbnail. Each and the same thumbnail. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. This is me playing Granny Revival. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to download this, I'll leave the video link in the description, and the creators would be state and provide in that video, because there are many of them that I don't really recognize about. But yeah, overall, the game is pretty much original but a bit more extensive. New ending had been added, but though not really a big puzzle to. In order to make the jets working, all it needs is to require the jet key. Other than that, it is highly easy for you to do that ending. All you need is to find the hammer, which could be in any places, but in this case I found it in the car, which means one of the preset where you have to find the book first in your room. And after that you have to find the car key, which is located in the secret passageway that we have found before. And other than that, we are done. And then another extra task is to get the spider key and the shotgun if you're good enough, or the meat if you're fast enough, to get yourself the jet key from the boss that also requires hammer to open. And yeah, that is the tips for this little preset, and the game is overall the same old. Yet you could say better, I guess. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in another horror games. Bye bye!